Today's video is going to be a little bit different because this is my response video to the Tana's apology and just overall all her drama and everything. I'm so tired of seeing this everywhere and I'm tired of the hate. I just saw her video that took her long enough for her to apologize to everyone. When I first subscribed to Tana, I literally thought she was like so real and just down to earth. All these story time videos are coming up and they're blowing up, and don't get me wrong, I sometimes just search story times just to watch whatever because I'm so bored with my life and just want to watch stories. So I get that people, things happen to them and then they go ahead and either make it more dramatic than they really were and stuff like that. But when all this Tana thing happened, I couldn't believe it because she's really funny in her story times, and I get that. I mean, you have to make your coin, you have to make your money. So if you want to exaggerate it, add some little bits and pieces here and there. I mean, go for it, make your money. But it's gotten to a point where it has been too much. And in her apology video, I mean, if you guys don't already know about everything that's happened, basically the whole drama is she was at one of her tours, she was in San Francisco, which is actually not that far from where I live. She was giving like her little tour, whatever. She goes on her little tour and like buy her merch and everything, and I guess Idubbbz, which is this big YouTuber came and bought her merch and everything, and he basically went up to her and said the N-word, and she like freaked out, like, made a video about it, and she just said like, you know, that was so wrong. And she kind of exaggerated because as I was watching that, I was like, oh my god, like, this really happened? Like, who could have this person be? Like, why would they say that and then like choke her and everything? So I bought into the believing that, you know, everything she was saying was the truth, because why would you lie about getting choked, not being let go, and then like you kicking that person out and that person like fighting your, you know, guards and everything? Like, why would you lie about that? Because if you're a big YouTuber, you wouldn't lie. So, you know, I just saw it and I just thought like, damn, like this stuff, like a lot of happens to Tana. So I just let it go, whatever. And I was like scrolling through Twitter. People found out who she was talking about, and it just happened to be Idubbbz. And Idubbbz, he's a really funny like comedian channel on YouTube. I didn't know about him until like the whole Tana happened. So Tana took it too far by making a video about the N-word where she states that, you know, what he did and whatever. She was just like, you know, I thought it was really wrong for you to have said the N-word, like that's just so messed up, blah 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 blah, like, you know, that's so racist. And she went on talking really politically, and she was speaking about like equality and everything, which is all that I'm up for. I think I mean, let's just not get into that topic. So after she made the video, a bunch of people were like searching through the internet and they found all these videos of her saying the N-word. She was definitely not joking around, you could tell by all these videos. And then after that, Tana like kind of went silent for a little bit, and then she went on to Snapchat and she was just like talking about like the whole thing. She was just like, oh, I don't know what that meant. I used to hear all those words and like that meant for me like a friend or something like that, which for me, I could not believe that. Like, you don't say that. And I get it, those videos, you were young and everything, but still, like me at the age of like 10, I already knew what that word was, and I would never dare to say it. That's just, you don't do that, especially when you have such a large audience. Like, you have 2 and some million subscribers. Like, you should be aware that that stuff is gonna come up. So that was her little half-ass apology. And then the whole Idubbbz video came up and the truth came out, that, you know, she lied about how he choked her. He didn't choke her, he literally was just hugging her. And the bodyguards or whatever kicking them out and him fighting them, that totally never happened. They peacefully left when they were asked to leave, even though he states in the video that, you know, he paid for VIP tickets, which those are really expensive, and like merch and everything is like super, super expensive. So she lied about that, and then she went on to Twitter and told Idubbbz that he should kill himself. And this is the thing about Tana, that, you know, I get it, she's young and everything. I don't know if she's like 19 or 18 or whatever, but I am 23 years old, and I may not look like it or anything, but I have like a sense of what you should say and what you shouldn't say. And there's no way for you to say, oh, you're trash, kill yourself, or you shouldn't have said that, like you should kill yourself, or like that kind of stuff. Like that kind of attitude is just kind of disgusting to me, and that's when I kind of just unsubscribed. The way he just talked about everything and how she shouldn't have said what she said, it's completely true, and I completely 100% am on that side. For the most part, I just thought, you know, damn, this is it for Tana. Like, she was losing so many subscribers, and it took her 3 weeks to upload an apology video, and everybody was waiting for that. Everybody kept saying, like, when is she gonna upload? And I turned on my notifications just to see when she was gonna do it, because I mean, you can't possibly go without talking about it. Like, everybody's talking about you. You're losing tons of subscribers. People are telling you the meanest things. And that's something that I'm also not up for. You should not tell anybody any hate comments. You should not really tell anyone to kill themselves, because you never know what their mental state is at. So even if Tana is like the strongest person ever, you never know where she might be, and you have no reason for you to say to someone to kill themselves. I watched the whole entire video. She seemed kind of like, you know, she gets it. I give her props, because having those 2 million subscribers that she does have, you know, it takes a lot of balls to say, like, yeah, like, I fucked up and I'm sorry for saying all that stuff, you know, or for not owning up to my mistakes. And she goes into depth about, you know, how she's gonna continue to make mistakes, but I hope that she has control of that. I hope that she knows in her mind, okay, like, not just because I said I'm gonna make a mistake, I'm gonna go ahead and make them and just say, hey, I told you guys I was gonna make mistakes. So I just hope that she's really conscious about, you know, what decisions she's gonna make on what to say and everything, because we all are like that. We go on social media, we post something, whether it's for someone, whether it's about someone, or whether it's about yourself, and you never know who's watching. You never know. Once it's out on the internet, it's out there forever, and because you never know who's gonna take screenshots. And I've had tons of people do that, where they'll say something and then they'll like take it off and stuff like that. I mean, I've done it. I've posted stuff and then take them down, just because either you realize that you shouldn't have said that, or 2, you're just like embarrassed, or 3, you're like, what the fuck, why did I post that? At the end of the day, you never know who's gonna keep those receipts. So I just hope, you know, to me, I'm not on her side, I'm not on anybody's side, I'm not defending her whatsoever, but I do have to say it takes a lot of balls to apologize, whether you believe it or whether you don't. I mean, she did it, and if she hadn't, you guys were gonna call her out. And I've been seeing all her comments, and it's just like, whatever, like, I'm not gonna believe you. And you know, that's a part of life. I mean, you live and you learn and you move on, and some people are gonna believe her, some people are not, but you know, to each their own. So I'm really proud of Tana for coming up with the video. I mean, it took her long enough for, you know, for her to say anything, but I mean, shit happens. You can't, you know, with all these comments and with all these people talking about it, I mean, you're scared. You're intimidated, and I mean, I put myself in her shoes. This was just my take on it, and I know it's completely different than what I do. I normally just like show makeup or something like that. I never really talk about myself or my opinions. I really felt strong about someone who knows that they messed up and, you know, at least apologize for it and will try not to do it again. And I'm big on second chances, or third or fourth chances, because it is up to you to forgive. I mean, you can take however her apology video, it's your decision to think whatever you want to think. So yeah, that was my response on Tana's apology video. I know you guys already probably know about Tana. If not, I will link her apology video down below. And if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, and if you didn't, well then you didn't. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys soon in my next video, which will be a awesome bomb ass makeup look. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon in my next video. Bye guys.